Hey guys, welcome to Streaming with Keegan. Welcome, Lil Mo. Appreciate you coming through. Daniel, hello. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, this is another, we're back again with these test streams because, I've been experiencing more technical difficulties, which is always fun. This time they aren't even related to the robot jukebox scenes. I've done a lot of stuff since the last time I've experienced any of these crashes. And for a while, I thought I was finally out of the woods. But yesterday, or was it yesterday? No, it was last Monday, a couple days ago. I was running a fairly benign test, fairly benign Streaming with Keegan stream, where I was just opening up MS Paint and drawing some frames for a friend of mine who wanted to do an indie animation and essentially wanted me to make indie animation for their music video. And then 15 minutes into that stream, it froze and my computer restarted. So that is not very encouraging. After I uninstalled and reinstalled OBS, I didn't have any issues with my streaming software freezing and crashing and taking the whole PC down with it. And for a while, I thought I was finally out of the woods. But when I uninstalled and reinstalled OBS, I lost all of my plugins, including the artificial background remover I have enabled right as we speak. I had to switch back to the default. Hey, Lil Mo, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Means a lot. But yeah, no, I had to switch back to my chroma key, which was awful. If you've seen streams where I've used the chroma key, you'd know it's very bad. It basically just eats away at my my body and my face because it looks for a specific color in the frame and cancels it. Not to say that this is perfect. There's still obviously I mean, you notice something over there that was being shown, but it's trust me, it's way better than what I was dealing with before with the chroma key. You don't need to have perfect lighting, none of that shit. I'm not behind any special green screen or blue screen. However, this plugin might be responsible for my OBS crashing, even though it's literally the only plugin I have installed, I think, because, like I said, I've uninstalled all of the other shenanigans because I uninstalled and reinstalled OBS.
Thank you for the gifted
Oh my god, thank you! Wait, who did you gift that sub to? Just gifted subs. Appreciate it. Thank you. Who else is in Twitch? Who did you give that to? Gifting tier 1 sub to Keegan Clark. Whoa! Oh, so you just... Oh, okay, so you're just giving that to everybody. Cool. That's so awesome. Thank you. Thank you for the gifted sub. You know, I'm still new to Twitch. I'm not sure how the gifted sub situation works. Hey, Sundown, welcome. Yeah, back to these test streams, but this time I'm going to try to make them a little bit more entertaining. I'm going to do something instead of nothing. Meaning I might play your guys' music if you're so inclined. It's not going to be a professional operation by any means, because these test streams hardly ever are, and I'm still might freeze and crash at any moment. I really hope that doesn't happen. For a long time, I was experiencing no problems. Let's go over to the reaction time scene here. As you can see, I have my task manager open with the GPU specifically. I don't know how many of you guys are computer experts, but I've been banging my head against the wall for so long with this goddamn problem. Gives it to a random person that's following you. Oh, cool. Cool. Well, whoever's following me, now they have a gifted sub. So just, that's cool as hell. That explains, why... Huh. Yeah, I guess because I've had friends of mine who have received, gifted subs from, channels they've never heard of or something. But then again, you'd think they would, I don't know. I don't know, man. Think you're deleting Twitter again? I hate that platform. Such a mood. That's so relatable. Twitter sucks so bad, especially in this day and age. It always sucked, but still. Totally understandable. If anybody wants to send me their track, I'm down to listen to it. Because I don't want this to be like a boring situation where I'm doing nothing. I might also open the DAW. Hi, only the host. I'm running a test stream. And test streams wait for nobody. I don't have any special time for them. I'm just doing them whenever I can rub 2 hours together, you know? And I experienced my first OBS freeze and crash since I uninstalled and reinstalled it and thought everything was just peachy. But unfortunately, and I feel like I should have advertised this better, but last Monday I was doing a animation stream kind of similar to what I was streaming with Abstract's Got It. Well, Got It featuring Abstract, the music video for that. I was showing the process of me animating the mouth shapes and whatnot. I'm doing something similar for Big Bald Ben's Revolt. He had requested it, and I obliged, with the condition that I make content out of it because it helps motivate myself. And he agreed. And you can actually watch those VODs on my YouTube channel. The reason why there's already a part 1 and a part 2 is because 15 minutes in, my OBS froze, crashed, and brought my entire PC down with it. The PC just like auto restarted. Which is still better than how bad it's gotten in the past, but still, I'm disappointed because I thought I was finally rid of these issues. Yeah, I was doing something like that, Sundown. I was, I could quickly pull up those mouth shapes of Big Bald Ben, show you guys what I'm talking about. Hang on. Here we go. Here's the Big Bald Ben. Do you mind checking out a song of mine? It's haven't posted, or you haven't posted it. All right, sure. I did say I was going to do that. Here are the mouth shapes I've done so far. Yeah, I think I've basically done all of them. I was basically just doing that shit live on stream, similar to how I did with Abstract. Yeah, but just drop it in the chat. I'll check it out. Or you can do it in the Discord. I don't usually say to people that they can drop music in the chat. It's just, this is not an ordinary thanks, Sundown. This is not an ordinary live stream. This is a test live stream, first and foremost. So it's a lot less professional. But yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, but I wish I knew more about what the hell I'm even looking at. But like, I don't know what GPU the 3D is. I'm guessing that's just like 3D rendering, which is weird that that's the only thing like showing the slightest bit of variability. I almost wonder if like this is not, these are like disconnected or not being read somehow on Task Manager. Another curious thing is in the processes panel, it doesn't even show the GPU, which is strange. I don't know if there's something, I don't know if Task Manager is going to be all that helpful in sussing out an issue. But I know, yeah, OBS Studio's even like secondary next to Discord in the tasks, at least when it comes to memory, I think. Or just, no, I think just total. These feel more like gossip sessions being ended by a blue screen. Yeah, that's exactly what these are. Gossip sessions ended by a blue screen. Nah, yeah. And it sucks so bad because I was gonna be interviewing I have a pretty cool interview lined up with a fairly popular musician and a musician that I quite enjoy, I look up to. And I really hope it could still happen. And I'm looking forward to the Robot Jukebox with James Steller. That's another dope thing. I really hope I can nip this shit in the bud. I really hope whatever I did before after the last crash is going to be enough. Were you jumping scenes when it crashed? No, I wasn't jumping scenes. I was literally on this exact scene, and then then my face cam froze. It always starts with my face cam. Then I notice I can't move my cursor, and my whole setup just dies. Not just OBS, but OBS is the instigator, but it's always my whole PC gone, and then it restarts. Or worse, I have to hard restart it. Yeah, that's what James is there for. It's funny, you and Beans have that in common. James and I both have that in common. We both get harassed with conspiracies very often, which I think is funny. I guess we're just sus individuals. But yeah, Lil Mo, let me know when you're gonna send me that thing. I don't know if you were gonna send it in. Did you send it in music submissions? Oh no, you sent. Okay, but you sent something. You sent something in music submissions. All right. Let's kill this. I don't need this. I don't think. Peak yappers. Nah, that's a great word to describe you guys. Pull open a tab on this window. Play this shit. Why not? So how have you guys been? I've been yammering on, speaking about peak yapping, I've been yammering on about my own bullshit technical problems. How have you guys been? Alright, cool, Lil Mo. I'll get to yours next. Oh, that was quick. Alright, Lil Mo. Little Mo. Nice. A laundromat. Interesting. Ooh. Oh, I love that growl. That like wub wub growl. Dubstep. Ooh. Hey, that's dope. Only the host. Ugh. This is crazy, dude. Crazy dubstep shit. Sheesh! Oh. Dude. Oh, this is like some industrial dubstep shit. This is sick. Jesus Christ. Fuck, man. Dude. That was epic, man. That was fucking phenomenal. Whew. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that slapped. I love the industrial like dubstep vibe that got that I heard from that. That was sick. Absolutely. In other news, I'm also sick. Third time in a row, I feel like I've gotten sick. I don't know. I feel like sicknesses have just been a lot more prevalent. Like whatever bullshit is like everything is going around a lot more. Like, you know, I didn't used to get, it used to be like back in the old days, you would get sick like maybe once or twice every winter. Now it's like being well is the new normal. I'm just thankful that I have I'm just thankful that I'm young and I have a halfway decent immune system. Otherwise, I'd be incapacitated like James. That one time. To be fair though, I've been as miserable as James before. It has to do with the disease. It has to do with what you've got. The flu is brutal. The right kind of flu strain could leave you out, could lay you out for Keegan is made of cheese. Oh shit, how did you know? Fuck. Welcome, Happy Jack. Welcome, Beans. I just said those two names as if they're more than one person. Been working on dubstep for a minute now. Actually, the first dubstep song I posted got 6K. Hey, ooh, nice. Which was crazy to me. That's sick, dude. That's amazing. Ugh. Yeah, but the reason why I'm doing this stream at this time, even if I'm sick, is because OBS is sicker, apparently. Even though I thought we were finally out of the woods with these dumb fucking crashes. I don't know. And also, Beans, you can attest to this because you were on my last episode of Robot Jukebox before this recent freezing and crashing episode on the Big Bald Ben streaming with Keegan animation segment. You said you noticed some like lagging, would you call it, on the music. You said that the music seemed to like slow down and speed up or something on the Discord display on my computer. Yeah, the thing is though, CPU has always been like pretty decent. Like I can open to be fair, I didn't see I didn't see how high it was on the Robot Jukebox thing, but this scene, even though it doesn't look it, has a lot of sources and more. This scene collection has more scenes and sources than my latest Robot Jukebox scene collections have. Beans is over on Twitch. And why is Beans? That I don't know. That's an answer for the philosophers. Anyway, yeah, but like, I don't know if my task manager is particularly helpful with monitoring this shit because it feels to me like it's missing a lot of stuff. Like GPU, this is the only thing that's lighting up on the GPU. Is like this 3D category, which is a little strange. None of the other bullshit is lighting up. The video encoding, video decode, copy, whatever the fuck that means. I don't know. I'm not a computer guy. I just have a computer. And I would like to use one that I can rely on. Utilization 100%. Well, that's interesting. What does that mean? But it's like, I guess it's just, that's how much it's being utilized, I guess. That's interesting. Utilization. I know. I mean, I can't fix it from up close. So, I'm tired of these technical problems, man. All I'm seeing is like, bar is low on the CPU. And my more tech-savvy dad and brother are saying that whatever's causing my OBS, at least my OBS to crash, is probably something to do with my GPU. Although CPU, it would make more sense if it would be responsible for like the audio shit. All I know is I don't know, man. I really don't know. Yeah. No, trust me.
Thank you for the
Hey. Damn, you just made a money today.
2004 gifted a tier 1 sub to Happy Jack Radio Hour. They have given 2 gift subs in the channel.
That's dope, dude. Lil Mo, you're going crazy. Thank you, man. That's so cool. Seriously means a lot, dude. But yeah, I've with my brother and dad's help, I've updated the BIOS, I've updated the NVIDIA drivers. There's still more I could possibly update, but I don't fucking know, man. And after I uninstalled and reinstalled OBS, it was fine for like you know, because it had gotten to a point where it would crash like semi-religiously. Even if I just kept it open for a prolonged period of time, it would eventually freeze and crash. And when it would stream, you can forget it. It would last maybe 15 minutes or less, sometimes more, and then when it crashes, it takes down the entire PC and I have to hard restart. My laptop, it's probably only like 2 or 3 years old. It's pretty new. I got it new not too long ago. It's a Lenovo Legion gaming laptop. I really don't know what the issue is. I don't think it's hardware related, but God, fuck, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's got a lot of top of the line hardware, so I'd be shocked if it was a hardware issue. But dude, I just feel like I've been chasing phantoms with this dog shit thing. The only lead I feel like I have, in my uneducated opinion, is I think it could be related to my NVIDIA background remover that I installed. No, yeah, Lenovo, compared to Dell, Lenovo should be fine. No, whatever the fuck is going on, it's related to my OBS, and I think it's some kind of compatibility issue going on, is my theory. Because unless Task Manager is mistaken and I'm misreading these stats or whatever the fuck, I don't think anything's being overloaded. I think it's something wrong with OBS Studio. And somehow it's a graphics issue too, because when it got really bad, it would freeze. OBS would freeze. The first thing I notice is my webcam freezing. Hey, Abstract, welcome. The first thing I notice is my webcam freezing, and then the next thing I notice is I can't move my cursor. And then the next thing I know is my browsers stop responding and like turn into like either solid black or white and lose all of their visual signs. All the apps eventually start shutting down, becoming unresponsive, and then it would just black screen and I have to hard restart it. Have you checked the CPU and GPU temps during the stream? Like, the actual temperatures? I don't know how to do that. Is that something I can is that something I can see in Task Manager? I mean, I've physically put my hand under there to see how hot it's been. Sometimes it gets pretty hot. That could be a problem. I just find it interesting that it's always an OBS thing. This never happens with any other program. And I run some pretty intensive programs comparable to OBS. Like, I mean, nothing that involves live broadcasting, which that could be the culprit, I guess. But like I've run Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve, all high-end video editing software. So, I don't know. Yeah, that's my suspicion too. I just don't know what the fuck it is. My only suspicion is that it's because of the NVIDIA background remover I love so much, which is sad because I love this thing. It's so cool. Because, you know, back before I used it, I used a chroma key which sucked ass and kept eating my body. I do not have the proper lighting nor the proper webcam quality to pull off a good chroma key. I'm not like James. He has amazing lighting and probably a great webcam that doesn't like, you know how webcams like change brightness levels depending on like whether they're adjusting for something. Like if I put my hand up here and then I don't know, it like this webcam and my built-in laptop webcam both like in real time use, I think, in their, whether it's their built-in software or whatever, what have you, they adjust their brightness, which can throw off my chroma key as well. Just a lot of bullshit, man. A lot of bullshit. But the reason why I think it's my NVIDIA background remover. That's cool. I've never heard of a Pixel 7. I have an Aki camera. At least, yeah, my camera is an Aki anyway. It's not a really good one. I remember looking up reviews on Aki webcams because I saw them, they were pretty good. This is ass though. It's definitely not 30 frames, and the resolution is 720 at best. I do know what bits are on Twitch. I don't have a custom currency yet, but I do know what bits are. At least I have a concept. I think they're like like a built-in Twitch currency you can use. I'm still new to the whole thing though. I do want to make my own currency though, that you can use exclusively on my streams. I still have to work on that. There are a lot of things I still have to set up on my Twitch affiliate. But first priority is to get my fucking streaming software up and running. Otherwise, you're not going to get any streams. Which sucks. Well, I mean, we've been live for like 36 minutes, which is pretty cool. Yeah, channel points. But you can like give them a custom name and everything. And I still want to work on that. But I know a little bit about bits too, but I don't know everything about bits. Again, I'm not a Twitch guy, I'm a YouTube guy. I just got Twitch affiliate and I like the emotes. That's it. Yeah, no, now that I have affiliate, I can also make a Twitch trailer, which is something else I want to do. But I might want to do that when I get a better camera, because I don't want to be stuck with this thing for the foreseeable future. I want to get a better camera. Assuming my fucking OBS can handle it, because it really feels like it's just this close to cascade failure every time I open this damn thing. The thing I changed since I last went live is I opened up my settings, went over to display. I watched a YouTube tutorial that did this, so I think I know what I was doing. I went over to graphics, and the program wasn't even there, so I had to like go into the directory and like open it. But I got OBS Studio EXE, and I automatically switched it to high performance NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080 laptop GPU. That's something I did, and I also made it so every time you open OBS, it always runs it as an administrator. So I'm hoping those two things are going to be enough to ensure that OBS behaves and doesn't kill my streams and my computer. Cool. 2 cents. Nice. Yeah. But yeah. If anyone else wants to, if I'm boring people to death, anyone else, if they want to send something in, this is a peak opportunity. This is not like a stream with any kind of rules going on, because it's just, I'm just experimenting with shit, figuring shit out. What the stream is really here for is to see if I can even maintain a live stream for as long as I'd want. Because again, I've got some pretty exciting streams saved up for the future, and I would hate for my OBS to cause any problems for them. I mean, Lil Mo, this is probably gonna be one of the only opportunities you get to play an additional song for free. Because usually with my more professional streaming with Keegan submission streams, I would ask you, hi, Ears and Tails. CPU. Yeah, no, I'm running these fucking tests, man. I don't, because last Monday my OBS froze and crashed again after, I want to say, several months, maybe a month of good behavior, where I was able to where I was able to stream without any issues, without any crashing. When I was doing my Monday streaming with Keegan, it just, after 15 minutes, my OBS froze and my computer automatically restarted. So I ran some additional. I decided to run a test after I basically made a few more changes. I opened settings and changed something in the system and graphics settings that makes it so OBS is going to use more, is going to demand more high performance, I guess. Yeah, I know, it sucks. And I also made it so OBS, whenever you open it, it always runs it as an administrator. And I just, man, I wish I knew what kept causing these problems. Hey, see ya, Beans. I'll tell you what I did. I'm not sure if that's what you would. I'm not sure if that's what that's called. But I opened settings. I went over to system. I followed a YouTube tutorial for this. I checked YouTube tutorial. Keegan is made of pigs. Oink. Anyway, yeah, I went over to display and then graphics under related settings, and then went to these apps. I had to add OBS Studio manually because it wasn't here, and selected high performance. You sent another song? All right, cool. Oh, an ad? Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, Ears. All right, I'll play your track, Lil Mo. Oop, come on. Ooh, nice visualizer. Let's go. Okay. This is dope. I like the way the waveform ball is moving. That's cool. I'm sorry, ears. I could quickly do it again, but basically I went into system, and display, scroll down to graphics. I had to get OBS Studio manually because it wasn't here. Opened it and set it to high performance, because that was something that a YouTube tutorial told me to do, to avoid crashing. And dude, my brother and dad and I have just about tried everything else under the sun to fix this problem, and we have reason to suspect that it's a GPU issue. And I also changed it so it always runs as administrator. Anyway, let's get back to the song. Whether it's going to work is still up in the air, but I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that it will. Ooh, here comes the drop.
We got to drop it like.
Hey, yo. I don't know what underclocking is. You might have to walk me through that. But if it has something to do with BIOS, I'm sure we've tried it already. Ugh. Fuck, dude. This is wicked. Dude, that was fire, man. About to drop it like by Lil Mo. Fuck me, man. That was sick as fuck. Your dubsteps are insane. Thanks, man. I react very authentically to the stuff that I enjoy. And that was really dope. Oh, fuck. Ugh. Normally, GPU, RAM, etc. runs at a certain... I don't even know how to pronounce that. Gigahertz, I'm guessing? Underclocking lowers that, slows things down, less performance, but sometimes can fix inexplicable crashes. I think we might have tried that. Actually, I think, you know what? I think that sounds familiar. I think my brother tried that. I'm not sure, though. I remember, like, something we did that, yeah, gigahertz. That's sick. Yeah, no, I get it for sure. Lil Mo. Yeah, I think I've tried that. I don't know if I should open Lenovo Vantage up on stream. I don't know if there's going to be any identifying information there, but yeah, I don't know. I think we've tried that because it sounds familiar, but I don't know. I don't know. So done with this crap, man. So done. Of course, of course. I was just trying, I wasn't talking about, like, setting it up live. I was talking about, like, looking for it and then maybe putting a mental note of it, you know? Even though I think we've just tried just about everything you can do on BIOS, on the BIOS level. Yeah, man. Oh, I'm just tired of this crap. But, you know, my live's been going for a good 51 minutes, so that's not too shabby. But that doesn't mean it won't get worse. I've noticed when I started noticing these technical difficulties, it would start off like every once in a while. I would have my OBS would freeze and something bad would happen, and then boom, I have to restart the stream. And it kind of happened with my interview of Dalen, if you recall. Do I use a laptop? I use a laptop. Yes, Lenovo Legion gaming laptop. About, I want to say, one or 2 years old at this point. Pretty high-tech computer, but not a desktop. And you know, if it's a hardware issue, it doesn't seem to be evident on Task Manager anyway. And with these fucking tariffs, I don't think I'm gonna get a new computer anytime soon. So I'm basically stuck with it. Yeah. What was I gonna do? I was gonna say something. God, I don't know what I was gonna do. Feels like if you checked all the software possibilities, drivers, etc. Oh my god, dude. Oh man. We've gone through so many NVIDIA graphics drivers and shit. Oh my god. GPU? Forget what kind of GPU. We have a NVIDIA GeForce RTX. I think it might also say on Task Manager what kind of GPU we have. Yeah, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080 laptop GPU. These are the stats on it. For whatever reason, the 3D thing is the only thing showing any kind of graph of anything. The rest is like copy, whatever the fuck that means. Video decode, video encode is all 0. I don't know. Feels like that's... Oh, it looks like there's a temperature down here. I think. I mean, let me, 50... Okay, 53 degrees Celsius. Why is it using Celsius? I'm an American. I don't do Celsius. This doesn't show any temperature. This is the CPU. Yeah, no, that's what my brother said. There shouldn't be any problems. I think it's probably a software issue with OBS, is my guess. My guess is that it's something to do with my NVIDIA background remover. Because, after I uninstalled and reinstalled OBS, I lost all of my plugins. And, I had to switch back to my chroma key, which is god-awful. If you've seen my early streams, then you'd know. And my OBS has been behaving very well ever since then. So well that I was cautiously saying, like, okay, well, maybe I could just add the NVIDIA background remover and everything will be fine. And, you know, things have been fine, at least for several streams. I've been able to run this background remover just fine, including this one. I still haven't crashed yet. But there was one incident on last Monday with Big Bald Ben, the streaming with Keegan animating stream I was doing. 15 minutes in, my OBS froze and my computer restarted. It's been years since I used OBS, but my next suggestion is to check whether OBS is using GPU or CPU. It's in OBS options. Whatever it's using, try the opposite setting. Thing is, I think we've done that before, and the thing is, too, is, like, I think GPU performance, I mean, I don't know, I guess that wouldn't be a thing, because if you check, it might not be using, GPU at all. It might not make a difference. I swear to God I've tried this, though. Settings, and the CPU doesn't seem to be maxed out at all, either, on Task Manager. Yeah, I think I've got it in settings. Or wait, it's been years. OBS options. I don't think I've seen I don't know. It's file. See settings. I don't see anything that says options. Settings. Stream. No. Parent. Yeah, bitrate. I know that. Forget where that is. Advanced. Trying to remember the bitrate. I could probably see the bitrate here. Oh, you know what? I think it is using the CPU. I think it is using the CPU. Because it says CPU on the bottom right. Let me pull open OBS on the other monitor. Whoa, we got Inception, whoa. But like, if I move out of the way, you can see, oh, actually, let's minimize it again. It's got CPU down here. I don't know if that means it's using the CPU, but that seems like it would be. I don't know where the fuck you saw. I don't know where you would find options though. The only thing close is settings. Video? No. I don't think. aspect ratio, advanced, video. I mean, yeah, frames per second. We got frames per second. We got resolution, but I don't see the bit rate. Of course, everything's grayed out because I'm streaming at this moment. Okay, well, on general, it just says base canvas resolution 1920 1080, which is my aspect ratio and resolution. Downscale filter resolutions match, no downscaling required. Common FPS values 30. Nothing else. Fucking ad. God damn it. Never thought you'd be my personal IT. I appreciate it. Gift you a sub. I wonder if I can do that. Can I do that? That seems weird. Like, give myself money to give you a sub? Seems really weird. Give it to myself. Pay with PayPal. I can't believe what I'm doing. It's crazy. Yeah, complete purchase. I gifted you a sub on my own stream.
Thank you for sub.
Keegan Clark Music gifted a tier 1 sub to Earstales.
I gave you a gifted sub on my own stream. I just gave myself money. That's hilarious. But hey, now you can see. Now you don't have any ads. Oh man, things we do for capitalism. Yeah. Anyway, let's go back to settings. And video. So again, it doesn't look like anything special here. It's just showing the resolution. Downscale filter, which I'm guessing is like, for matching resolutions, and the resolutions match, no downscaling required. 30 frames. Somewhere in those settings. Appearance. I know what you're talking about. Maybe it's output. You know what? No, here it is. It's output. Oh, yeah, okay. 2,500, I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know how to pronounce that metric, but looks like it's still alterable. And, oh, here we go. Here we go. Interesting. Fascinating. So I guess it is using CPU, but I don't know what, I mean, is it though? What does the option say? Video encoder, the encoder preset is very fast, default, medium CPU usage, standard quality. Software X264. Audio bit rate is 160. What encoder? Video encoder is software X264. And then the encoder preset is very fast. Default, parentheses, default, parentheses, medium CPU usage, standard quality. Encoder options. Yeah, so the other encoder options are hardware, NVNC, H.264, hardware, same thing, NVENC, AV1, hardware, NVENC, HEVC. Hey, welcome, Cosmic. Running some tests here on my OBS. There. The NV options use GPU. Okay. Interesting. So you're saying all this time I've never been using GPU on my OBS, huh? Fascinating. Crazy. I don't know why we haven't tried this sooner, man. We've been doing all kinds of external bullshit to the computer. We've been updating BIOS and drivers, graphics drivers, and all this time I've never been using my fucking GPU. That's insane. And it's even more insane because my CPU is like fine. It's like, I mean, okay, I say that, but it's a little misleading because it says CPU, at least on the CPU activity, it says like 15, it's like ranging from like 15, 17 to 18%, and 3.54 or 79 gigahertz. And then when you see the big screen here, it says utilization, underutilization, like percentage utilization, 100%. But the bar is like pretty down, down here. I wish you could read all this, because does your CPU actively show individual cores? Like, you mean like tasks it's running? What do you mean individual cores? Oh wait, no, here we go. Cores. 24. L1 cache, 2.1 megabytes. L2 cache, 32.0 megabytes. L3 cache, 36.0 megabytes. I don't know what any of this means, by the way. Sockets 1. It might not be multi-threading, and thus using 100% of one core. What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. God. It pays to have friends who know what the fuck they're doing, I guess. Like, what does a core mean? And how do I change it? And either way, if I switch it to GPU, might be null. But like, all I'm saying is, the only reason I brought this shit up on Task Manager is to show you that whatever's happening is not being like nothing to the layperson. It looks fine because it says 18 or 15% on the CPU, and I am a layperson. I'm not a tech guy. I don't know what multi-threading means. Yeah. All I know is that CPU activity is like 15% on average, and the bar is down here. But then there's something over here that says 100%, which is utilization. Like if your CPU is broken up into 8 cores and multi-threaded program should use all 8. A single-threaded program will only use 1. If you max out 1 core, it will show up as using 1/1/8 of the total CPU available. Yeah, there's got to be a way to do that, Cosmic. I'm just trying to understand what's even happening here. Because it's not obvious to me. Fuck. So what even is a core? Like what metric is that? Like what is it? What is it? It broken. It says it's broken up into 8 cores. But like, why? I don't know. And like, I don't. Is that just like? That might just be like a hardware thing. I guess. Different cores. Seems weird that it would only use 1. Okay, it looks like I just isolated this as a singular window. That's weird. We need to go back. There we go. So it could look like you're not maxing out your CPU when in fact you actually are. Fascinating. Jesus Christ. I'm glad that I'm doing the stream with you here. That's crazy. Okay, so between the CPU core bullshit and whatever, and the fact that I've apparently been using my CPU this entire time on OBS, seems to me like I've got a lot of shit to figure out. And holy crap, I don't know, like, Ears, we might need to hop into a fucking call at some point, if you'd be so inclined. I'm very thankful for the shit you were telling me about, though. That's crazy. So, of all the options here, other than software, 264 hardware, NVENC, I guess it would probably be H264, right? Versus NVNC, AV1, and HEVC. Because that's the closest thing I can think of that's similar, that looks similar to software 264. I would suggest switching encoders to an NV encoder that should use GPU. So, but like, which one do you think? So I've got 3 here. One that says H264, the other that says AMV1, another that says HEVC. NV264 or whatever. Okay. It seems it's not grayed out, which is interesting to me. Makes me wonder if I can do this while streaming. Little nervous too, but I want to see if I don't know what's gonna happen. I really don't. That's also been explaining why my computer's always been running so hot whenever I open OBS, because I know the CPU requires a lot of cooling. I bet the stream will go down. Probably. I don't know if I want to do that. I might. I don't want to hurt OBS in any way. I'll save that for after I'm live. It's just interesting that it's not grayed out. Cause that feels like a pretty severe thing, you know, to do. But I don't know. This has been very informative. I appreciate your time, Ears and Tails, tremendously. Seriously, thank you. And by the way, this is kind of separate and apart. Wait, what do you say? GPU will need cooling too, but it probably has much more capacity than your CPU. Yeah. And I need to learn more about, and I guess I need to look more into this core multi-threading shit. I might have to ask my brother and dad about that, because they haven't mentioned anything about that. And also, this is kind of, before you mentioned that, this is something separate and apart. I think, Ears and Tails, I think I would absolutely want to hop into a call with you, because, not just for the technical bullshit, but like, we have a lot of unfinished projects I think we should work on. And I'd love to get started on them. I mean, I've got a lot of shit on my plate, but I think we should arrange a call like that. I think that'd be sick. I don't know. I feel like I should sweat the core stuff, because like, if I'm maxing out my CPU because it's not being optimized properly, I would like to know about that. Even if I do switch my OBS back to over to my GPU. It's just a possible explanation for why your CPU doesn't look maxed out. Gotcha, but what do you say to this utilization thing that says 100%? What does that mean? I wish you could see the stream better. I really wish you did. I really wish you could. Because, like, on my CPU, it says CPU activities 18 to 70%, and then utilization, which is like on top of this graph, little percentage point, little percent symbol, then utilization under CPU. Then all the way to the right, it's 100%. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. And then it says cores 24. I don't know. Processes 379. Threads. Okay, this might be helpful. I don't know what that means. This means, but threads. Threads are 8,978, 84, in that range. I don't know if that means anything to you. It doesn't to me. There should be a way to display utilization on your cores separately, but don't sweat it this now. Try the NV encoder first. Okay. I think I will. I seriously appreciate it. I'm gonna... I seriously, if this ends up fixing my issue, oh my god. That's gonna be crazy. I hope my GPU's optimized well too. Like, I don't know if it has the same... I don't know if it also has cores and shit. I don't know if it's optimized well. Like, can you tell me a little bit more about that? Like, does a GPU also have cores? I don't know. Because it says, like, GPU utilization is consistently, at least on the 3D graph, whatever the fuck that means. There are 4 other graphs. 2 of them are, like, completely blank. Video encode, blank. Copy, whatever that means, blank. Video decode is actually doing, like, 12.0 gigabytes, which is, like, 3%, which wasn't happening before. What software am I using? I'm using OBS. To stream, that is. I'm using OBS to stream. I hear you about the project. What's your GPU utilization right now? My GPU utilization is 26%, 21. It's like in that range. 43, 32, 24, 40, 24, 45, 33, 17, 32. It's like that range, kinda. And my CPU is like consistently 15 to like 20 or something on the utilization graph. The graph that's like the first thing that you see. So like to the layperson, it looks like the GPU is working harder, but I don't know if that means anything. According to this graph, anyway. The spikes are a lot more, like, sporadic, too. Like, it's very At least on the 3D graph, which is like, seems to be like the main thing that's lighting up. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. I really don't. The only things I have open are I mean, I have Opera open. I have like some Opera shit open. Could be my browser. I also have YouTube Music open. Discord. The other shit is voice mod and settings and task manager, but I don't think they're gonna do jack shit. You can check the processes on you know, it sucks. I don't see, for some reason it just doesn't show GPU on the processes. It shows how much the CPU is getting used. It shows how much the memory is getting used, the disk, network, but no GPU. The only way I see GPU is on performance, which is strange. Are you using auto configuration? Wizard optimizes OBS Studio for your needs. I don't know what that is. The background remover, you think? That could be. That could be. But if that's the case, I'm wondering why that's affecting OBS if OBS is supposedly using the CPU. If OBS is using the CPU, shouldn't that include the background remover? I don't know. That's a little strange. Maybe the background remover is using the GPU, but not the rest of OBS? I don't understand. All right. Well, I just want to know that I'm just hoping that that's really how much it's being utilized, you know? I don't want it to be like some secret like lie, you know? Because you were saying that it could with the CPU, it could just be that this is a misleading graph, and it's instead like using 100% of one core or something, which could be misleading up in some way, I guess. I just want to make sure that GPU isn't doing the same thing, you know? That it's not actually being used a lot more than it really is. Oh, you sent me a link. Okay, let me check that out. Oh, what? Wrong fucking window. Why does it always do that? Over here. This window. Okay, whatever. I'll just drag the tab over. This is laggy whenever I try to record 60 frames. I'm not using 60 frames, but when someone could give me a... Run the auto configuration wizard, tools menu, and apply the settings. Okay. I don't know. This might also. Okay, no, it's grayed out. Okay, This is probably something I'm gonna have to do off stream as well. Yeah, no, I think that's probably gonna be my next move before I try the auto configuration wizard or anything with the CPU. I think that'll be my next move. Anybody got some cool music to share? I think I'm gonna go to the bathroom, but I would hate to leave you guys with nothing going on, and I'd love to hear your guys' music. And don't worry, I'm still gonna be listening to your guys' music on my mobile phone with these headphones, even when I'm in the bathroom. So I'll still be listening. But yeah. Let me know if you want me to play anything. I could pull open YouTube Music and play something. Ears and Tails, I'll play something from you since you've been very helpful and you're in the chat. Let's see. Maybe I'll play something from my music. I'll play some... I don't know, man. I'll play some beats and bangers indie artists, I guess. I don't want to do too much of this, though, just because I like to save this shit for my actual robot jukebox, but whatever. I'll play Phenomenon. I'll start with Phenomenon, and then I'll move on with the rest of the playlist. Robot Beanie. Okay, bet. I'll play Robot Beanie. Let's play the I'll just play the Robot Beanie Christmas album. And I'll be right back. Seriously, I really have to go. I'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Keegan Clark. Please listen and enjoy.
This is love at first sight. I feel warm on the coldest winter nights. You make me feel young, 'cause I am so alive. When we met, I knew you'd be mine. Your robot beanie. Oh, I was picking up eggs from the grocery store. 'Cause we were all out and we needed more. I was checking out when I happened to see a worky hat in a rack looking right at me. I've got a robot beanie. A robot beanie. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The moment I saw it, I knew I had to get it. It was over $20, but I don't regret it. Another W in my list of receipts. Now the proud owner of a robot beanie. Oh yeah. I've got a robot beanie. A robot beanie. Yeah. A robot beanie. A robot beanie. Oh dog, I got a robot beanie. Yeah. Robot beanie.
This is love at first sight. I feel warm on the coldest winter nights. You make me feel young, 'cause I am so alive. When we met, I knew you'd be mine. Robot beanie, got a robot beanie.
I was getting egg whites from the grocery store. Because we were all out and we needed more. I was gonna check out when I happened to see a quirky hat on a rack staring back at me.
receipts. I'm now a proud owner of a what? That's right. A robot beanie. The moment I saw it, I knew I had to get it. I got a robot beanie. It was over $20. I bought a beanie.
All right, I'm back. I'm gonna play the music video for this. This one slaps. crazy how good you are at Tetris Effect. So it's like a VR game, or does it have like a VR version? So I'm gonna say, like, how can you be that good at it if you never had a VR headset? Probably a non-VR game. At least, no. Is it like regular Tetris, or what's it like? Hey, Felix, welcome. This is not an ordinary stream. This is just me, just making sure my streaming software is running well before my next big streams, because I have been having some troubles with technical issues again. Interesting. Is it on browser? Gotcha. Okay. Hell yeah, that's why I'm here. Let's go. Let's do that. Absolutely. This is one of the rare times where I'm very chill with whatever the fuck. When my OBS is being flaky. Thankfully, Ears and Tails has been very helpful and has been telling me to been pointing out some important things that I haven't tried out. Miraculously haven't tried out after all the other stuff my dad, my brother, and I all went through to try to fix my OBS. Still haven't tried this. Let's go. Let's go with this. This is an unreleased track from Sokoshi, produced by you, I'm guessing. Another link from Ears and Tails. I'll get to that next. Ooh. Oh, this slaps. For real, Ears and Tails. This is Tsukoshi and Felix. Felix is the producer. Tsukoshi is the vocalist here. Ugh. Ears and Tails says, oh my god, imagine this with muted Tokyo Drift in the background. That'd be sick.
赤い唇火を灯す欲にまみれた傷が刺す逃げるほどまた染まる血鬼の夜に溶ける日
You hear that, Ears and Tails? Felix is open for remixes. God, that's awesome. Ears and Tails says send stems. I believe you and Felix. Felix, are you on Discord? You guys will figure it out. That was, doesn't really have a name yet. I guess it's just for Oni. That's the name of the file anyway. What's it gonna be called? I want to eat them. Ooh, Cosmic Pulse? Okay, Cosmic Pulse is also interested in doing a remix. Nice. You got 2 people interested in remixing this. Yeah, I'd love to hear what you do with that, Cosmic Pulse. Yeah, but Felix, if you have Discord, that'd be a great way to network. Or X. Trying to think of the platforms that Ears and Tails and Cosmic Pulse are both on. Ears and Tails is an immaculate EDM producer. Cosmic Pulse has a variety of different sounds. The beat that he shared with me very much reminds me of like something you might hear on Fatboy Slim or Basement Jaxx or like Crystal Method or something like that. Those are like the 3 bands his music consistently reminds me of. Both vibes I'd love to hear on that remix. Anyway, yeah, that was dope. I'm probably not going to stream for too much longer because my mom is actually going to go live in approximately 10 minutes, actually. She's going to stream her all original American folk music live on guitar. She really great. She really makes amazing original music. She's inspired by the likes of Joni Mitchell, Janis Ian, Joan Baez, the 3 J's. A lot of great folk music. Promised her I wasn't gonna live stream over her because we both use the same Wi-Fi and it might fuck up with the performance. But I do think I might want to raid her if you guys would be interested. Got a sizable audience on Twitch. I don't know if you guys are interested in raiding her, but I never actually raided anybody on Twitch before, so this will be a new experience for me as well. Play the Tetris effect. Right. I'll do that. Let's do that. Let me grab the link here. I hate that it's always opening on the wrong window, but it makes sense because I'm like clicking the link on that window. Here we go. PlayStation. I hope this music is not going to get me a copyright strike.
Studies of the phenomenon was at Harvard Medical School in the year 2000.
Ooh.
Participants played the game for 7 hours each, spread over the course of 3 days. Remarkably, 63% of the participants, almost 2/3, reported seeing imagery from the game hours after they finished playing, often just as they were falling asleep. This fact on its own was newsworthy. But even more surprising, amnesic patients with brain damage that prevents them from forming new memories also reported seeing game imagery well after they'd finished playing. These participants were unable to recall having ever played the game, but their descriptions matched those of players with perfect memories. Blocks. They all saw blocks, falling through space, sometimes rotating or fitting neatly into empty spaces between other blocks. Some participants also reported seeing completed lines disappearing.
That'd be insane. That'd be really cool. This is like some cosmic, celestial shit. This is crazy. Ha! Tetris was like the most played game, has been the most played game for like years. It's crazy how universally satisfying Tetris is. This is beautiful. This is most certainly probably going to get me a copyright claim, but whatever. I feel that cosmic pulse.
The researchers gave this phenomenon a name.
Jesus Christ. The Tetris effect. Oh my god, that's so clever. Oh man. That's so cool. Damn. That's crazy. Oh, fuck off, you bot ass bitch. Don't need your fake views. Don't need your fucking fake ass views. You can go bye-bye. How the fuck do I ban these fuckers again? God damn it. Why is it always so... There we go. I don't want to just block it from my chat. Yeah. I don't think that's what I need to do, though. I think it's something else. I'm in... Yeah, whatever. They only ever send one message anyway. No, I totally don't blame you, Ears and Tails. That was immaculate. That was really good. I really enjoyed those vibes, for sure. I'm gonna go off it. I'm gonna come off it pretty soon, but I'm not before I attempt to raid my mom. I don't know if you, with all you guys. Hey, welcome. Welcome, Robin. I didn't see you there. Welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna try to raid my mom today, I think. If you guys are interested in sticking around, that'd be pretty cool. So I want to try to raid her. I don't know. Not sure if I'm gonna know how to raid, but we'll give it a go. You might not get a strike because I think people stream Tetris and it's the same music. Okay, cool. I'm not worried about a strike. I mean, that'd be insane if I got a strike. I'm more worried about a claim. But I don't think I get a strike. I hope not. I fucking hope not anyway. That'd be crazy if I did. If I got a strike. Alright, I'm gonna pull up my mom's stream. My mom's Twitch anyway. I don't think she's streaming yet. It's not quite 11:30 yet. When she goes live, I'm going to attempt to rate her. Claim is NBD, right? Because it's just monetization. Yeah, it would just take my money. Or the money I would otherwise earn off of my YouTube. Which I'm not even monetized on YouTube, so. It's crazy that I got monetized on Twitch before YouTube. I mean, I guess it's just the path to affiliate is easier to reach on Twitch. But I've definitely gotten way more. I definitely have way more hours of prep and setup on YouTube than I have on Twitch. What, on the 15th? What about the 15th? 15th of Tuesday? Do you have a track on the March prompt on Indie Boom Shockwave? Oh yeah, no, that'd be sick. Well, I'm about to raid my mom. If you guys want to stick around for that, I'd really appreciate it. I'm hopefully gonna be able to raid my mom. I'm never done this before. But if you guys can stick around, that'd be dope. At least for a little while. I don't want to interrupt her stream, so I'm hopefully not going to stay on for too much longer. Thank you. Thank you. I really hope this works with the encoder ears and tails. I think I'm really excited about that. I'm going to go over here to this screen now. I hope I can raid my mom. I really do. I've never raided anyone before. Yeah, Cosmic Pulse and I both have a project that, for that. Yeah. Excited for you guys to hear it. That's why I was talking a lot about how Cosmic Pulse's music, because he sent me a beat to work with, and it really just reminds me of a lot of those bands like that I mentioned, you know? Like forget Crystal Method, Basement Jacks, that kind of thing. Fatboy Slim. I think she's gonna go live any second now. Yeah, no, it's good shit. It's good shit. You're about to hear it too. Really cool music. Yeah, it's like funky rock and roll. It's like funky rock kind of driving shit. It's really cool. Oh, you guys collabed? Cosmic Pulse and Ears, you guys collabed? That's sick. Yeah, no. 100% that's the vibe. It's really cool. Oh, you collab. Oh, our collab with you. Interesting. I don't know if I'd categorize our collab with as. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I feel like it's. I don't know if it would fit Crystal Method or any of the stuff I mentioned, but yeah, never collab with Ears and Tails yet. No, that'd be sick if you did. You guys have very different vibes, but I'd love. Also, Ears and Tails, goddamn, we need to finish our collab, man. There are so many levels to it, but we haven't even finished the track yet. I want to hop in a call with you ASAP at some point. Got a lot of stuff on my plate, but I want to figure out when it's a good time to do that for sure. I see. Gotcha. Why isn't my mom streaming? I thought she was going to stream now. Maybe she's waiting for me to come off. I could try to call her. Maybe it'd be better if I orchestrated this with her. I'll just do that. Apologies in advance. I'll just mute myself. All right, she's about to go live any second. And if you guys are at all interested, I'd appreciate it if you would just check out the stream for a little while. I'm about to raid my mom on Twitch. Again, she streams modern American folk music. She's really good at guitar, really good at playing guitar. She's really well. She has a great voice. Oh, she's live. All right, cool. I'm gonna attempt to raid her now. Yeah, let's see. Maybe I can do it on my Twitch attempt. Maybe I can do it on my... I'm not sure how to do this. No, none of this. Come on, how do I raid her? Anyone know how to raid people? No idea how to raid people. God, this is so anticlimactic. How the fuck do I raid someone? I don't want to stream on her. I don't want to tread on her Wi-Fi for too long, but I want to raid her. I don't know how to raid her. Fuck. This is so silly. Come on. Can't I raid her? Dude. Is it share? Is it under share? No. I don't know how to raid. This is so sad. I don't know how to raid. I'm so mad. I'm so upset. Come on now. Fuck. I'm not me looking up how to fucking raid someone. This is so silly. Oh no.
Let me quickly show you how to raid someone on Twitch. There's two different ways to raid somebody on Twitch. The first method,
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Account, and then once we're logged in, we'll go to the top right corner. We'll go to our channel. And we'll go to our chat room. So we'll go to chat, and then once we're in our
channel.
Our chat room and not anybody else's chat room.
Chat
we're gonna
room.
go into our chat room and we're gonna type in /raid.
Oh.
We're gonna type in the person's name that
/raid.
we want to raid. And then after we've typed /raid space that person's name.
Gotcha. Okay.
It says the raid has been created, and now you can see that there's a 10-second countdown for the raiders to whether they want to opt in or if they want to opt out of the raid. And then once that 10-second cooldown is over, it's gonna have another countdown that's gonna automatically raid once this purple goes.
Hold on. Okay, so it's just no at. Okay. All right. Let's go. All right. Catch you on the flip side. Peace. Raid now.